I started a bathroom project last year that I didn't videotape any of. When we moved into this house, it had a bathroom in the basement that was pretty disgusting. So I tore most of it out, and now I am rebuilding it. As of now, I've got what you can see here. I've got the Whirlpool tub mostly installed. It's got we're gonna put up tile, so I got the tile backer stuff here. This is where the toilet will be. The vanity is going to be here. From the outside, this is what it looks like. We've got it basically framed in. The next part of the project, as far as I can tell, as far as I can see, we finally got a faucet. And I need to plumb that in. Right away, by looking at this, I know that I don't have fittings to connect it to the PEX because it has threaded fittings and I don't have them. So we'll have to pick up some of those. Take a look at the book here and see what this little plastic thing is. Plaster ground. Alright, so it looks like what you're supposed to do is put this on while you're doing the plaster work and then snap the end off when you're done. Interesting. Alright, so now I need to figure out where I'm going to put that on this inside wall, which will be about centered with here. So this should be like that, which means I'm going to have to cut out this stud or drill out that stud. Alright. Measuring for ideal tub shower performance. 78 inches. 32 inches. That's where the faucet should be. Alright, so where is the center? Now I want it centered with here. I'm going to say it's 2 inches. 2 inches. There we go. Got the hole marked for the faucet, the tap, and the shower head. Alright, so the instructions say drill a 4.5 inch hole in the wall the same size as the plaster ground. I'm going to have to remove a bunch of material from here because I need to run the plumbing through there, so I'm just going to get the Sawzall. I think that's the method that I'm going to use. I might actually just use a drywall saw. Perhaps I'm an idiot, perhaps I'm just sadistic, but I am going to use this guy and this guy to cut out for this guy. With my luck, there will be 2 screws in this little section here, and I'll hit both of them. The Sawzall would be done already. I'm going to use a screw to make my hole. This might take a while. I'm going to go to Home Depot, maybe Lowe's, a couple places, and see what I can do about finding fittings. Maybe I should just bring something that has the same thread size as this, so I don't have to carry this around. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this in and see what I can do about finding some fittings. I had a list. Alright, I found my list. I got a notepad, got an extra battery, I got my list, I got a pen. We're good to go.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that's the stuff you What is that for?
I got 2 of those. I need a couple of these valves. I need a basket. I need 4 of those. We're actually getting most of the stuff we need. PEX tees. Another thing we need. Not sure how many, but I need some PEX 90s. Where is a 90? There we go. Nope, that's 3/4. I need a 90. Always a simple little thing. Oh. I was just about to freak out. There we go. PEX 90s. I'll get 4 of them. I need my list. Half-inch PEX tees, I got them. Ball valves, got them. 90 degrees. Did I get those? Yeah. Threaded for the tap. I got those. Bathroom fan. I have some. I'll have to text my girlfriend and find out if she likes it, because that's what matters. What a shit show. Well, I think I got enough stuff to keep me busy for a little while anyway. I have this giant thing of PEX tubing from when I did my garage in-floor heating. I bought a bunch extra and just decided to keep it. It's come in handy over the years. I'll probably have to make 8 or 11 trips back to the hardware store to get the stuff that I actually need, because that's just the way it works. Alright, so now we'll put the tape on. I only managed to rip a little bit of skin off my knuckle. Oh yeah, that should be fine. What I need to do is make a hole for where the faucet comes through. We're going to call that 2 3/8 inches. That one goes there. That one goes there. Do yourself a huge favor. If you have to do more than 5 or 6 crimps, go out and buy a proper pair of crimping pliers. But next, what I think I'll do is make the hole for the shower head up there, which is basically the same deal that I just did with this hole, so I don't really have to film that. From the bottom of the hole to there is 45 inches. A quick tip, if you ever buy a roll of this stuff and you're just using bits of it, unroll it from the inside. Get this back out of the way. We will put one end on. Put another screw in here. Put another screw in here. Let's see, can I reach? I can reach. Sweet. That is fastened on there. Same thing, I measure in 2 inches. Mark it 2 inches. Use the square. Something like that. Take this, put it in there. So I'm just going to take a approximate measurement. I want to just come out around the corner. I can crimp my pecs on to this. Try this again. And it's about 1/2 inch too long. Cut 3/8 off. And there we go. Get these on there. What do you want? Look. Make yourself a dang quesadilla. You can't have it. It's not even cooked yet. That will reach all the way to the wall for sure. Cat is freaking out, guys. Every noise I make, she thinks she's supposed to get fed. I've decided that I can't leave the plumbing like that. Alright. That should just about do it. It's more pretty now. More pretty and less chance of it kinking or giving me any troubles. Alrighty, I am going to need to put some plumbing in, some fresh water for the toilet, which is going to go right here. So I'm going to need a hole through here to run water down to the left side of the toilet. So instead of drilling through all of these studs, what I'm going to do is just run the water line along here. I have a space and it runs right through there, and there's actually a line capped off. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. But right there, there's a line capped off that I can use to feed the toilet. So that'll be cool. So I've poked the water line through from the other side. We'll just pull enough through that we can stick it through that hole that we just made. And that should work for us. The vanity is going to go right here, and so I think the taps will be about here. So it will be the second cavity over that I need to run plumbing. Nice and straight. Lovely. Just lovely. I looked in the manual and it doesn't say anywhere about which side is hot and which side is cold. So what I did was crack the tap open just a little bit. See, this position would be off. So this is on a little bit, so that should be cold. So I should have cold water flowing. So if I blow in this one, nothing. I blow in this one, air is going through, so that means that is the cold side. Alright, so I've figured out that the cold water will go in this hole and the hot water will go in this hole. So I've got the hot water here. So I will cut it off here. I might have to trim it up a little bit after, but I will cut it here for now. The cold water will go all the way over to this side, and then we'll cut it off right here. Alright, so we've got that part. And now we've got this one. Do the same thing, we'll put the T in. And, oh, we'll put the ring on first. And then we put the T in. Alright. It's going to be a whole lot easier to crimp out of view of the camera, so I'm going to do that. Right, so we got one crimped. That goes in that hole. Pull this other one over and crimp it off camera as well. Through there, down to here. 52 inches. So we got that. We got the lines teed in here, so now we just need to connect these ends to the main water supply. So I'm going to go over to the other side and run the line down for the toilet. There's no light over there, you guys aren't going to be able to see anything, so I'm not going to bother filming. It's almost time. Oh, you're mad. Unless it's food, you don't want anything to do with it, eh? I know.
This is how far I made it today. Got the valve installed, the plumbing for the faucet installed, the line to the shower head installed, and the shower head spout, the hot and cold connected, and the lines run back over to basically where they're going to connect to the water mains, and T's installed in them. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. And they are run down through the wall cavity to where the vanity is going to be. On the other side, we've got the line for the toilet run through the ceiling. It comes out through the wall over here, runs down. I've got quite a mess here to clean up, so that will do it for today, and I will see you guys next time.